with a focus on that scandal at NYS. And Leader of Majority in the Kenyan National Assembly, Aden Duale, and Senator Kipchumba Murkomen have dismissed calls for them to step aside after their names were dragged into the National Youth Service scandal. In an affidavit sworn Tuesday, former Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru linked the two leaders, who were close allies of Deputy President William Ruto, to the 791 million shillings NYS scandal. But Duale and Murkomen are now accusing embattled Waiguru of trying to rock and divide the ruling Jubilee administration through diversionary tactics. Take a look.
The latest twist in the messy multi-million shilling NYS scandal has seen former CS Anne Waiguru release an affidavit implicating, among others, Leader of Majority in the National Assembly, Aden Duale. Waiguru claims that on July 10, 2015, former NYS Deputy Director General Aden Harake informed her through a memo that there had been various attempts by political actors to intimidate him. Duale's response to the allegations:
she needs a psychiatrist and she needs prayers. So Anne Waiguru, you can run, you can hide, you can look for human shield like Honorable Duale and the rest, but we are telling you, your place is in committee maximum prison.
Well said, Mr. Duale. But let's take a walk down memory lane to when news of the NYS scandal first came to light in 2015.
Umesikia siasa mingi, iko NYS, Anne Waiguru, nini na nini. Hiyo yote ni maneno ya propaganda.
The Leader of Majority was fast on his track to defend the then CS for Devolution, Anne Waiguru, claiming that pressure by the opposition on Waiguru had everything to do with catching the eye of US President Barack Obama.
Hiyo yote ni kutafuta sababu wamesikia mtu anaitwa Obama anakuja. Obama atakuja Kenya, atakaa masaa 8 hours. Hiyo haitabadilisha maisha ya Wakenya.
And just like Duale predicted, Obama came and went, but the NYS scandal got even messier. Fast forward 5 months later, when former Devolution Principal Secretary Peter Mangiti provided an inventory that revealed shocking procurement malpractices in the devolution ministry. The NYS, for instance, paid 7,490 shillings for a 50-kilogram bag of sugar, whereas the wholesale price was between 4,000 and 4,500 shillings. The inventory showed that similar inflated procurements cost the country hundreds of millions of taxpayers' hard-earned money. But soon after, the former PS claimed that the figures provided to the Parliamentary Accounts Committee, and which showed the ministry had made purchases at inflated prices, were a result of a mistake by unnamed people in the ministry.
I have no further comments to make.
And in preaching to the choir, National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale led yet another section of Jubilee MPs to defend Waiguru.
So the country was taken through circus, perceived corruption by one engineer Mangit. On Tuesday, under oath, him and the Controller of Budget presented those documents to the Public Accounts Committee under oath, and come back the following day and Dr. Mangit says again under oath that those were not a true reflection of a government document.
In that confusion, questions were asked.
Juzi wengine walishika kama walikuwa wanataka kuiba milioni 800 na kitu. Wameshikwa. Alafu sasa tukipiga kelele mfanye kaguzi, unasema hakuna hatia. Hakuna pesa ambayo imepotea. Unauliza unajuaje hakuna pesa imepotea?
Questions that went unanswered. Fast forward 4 months later, after that damning affidavit sworn by Anne Waiguru and Duale, this very same Duale,
iko NYS, Anne Waiguru, nini na nini, hiyo yote ni maneno ya propaganda,
now sings a different tune.
You must tell Kenyans how your sisters and your relatives went to basements and collected millions of shillings of public funds.
The art of doublespeak perfected, and the NYS merry-go-round continues 3 years after President Uhuru Kenyatta stood before the nation and said this.
My government will not tolerate corrupt public officers. We will hold our anti-corruption bodies accountable. Corruption is the greatest threat.
Well said, Mr. President, but saying is not doing. Michelle Ngele, KTN News.